Something bad happened to Katie, you know it. You know what happened.
Someone's gonna frame you or something.
That's not the narrative we want to try to tell. That's not going to work for anybody.
This is Michael Olsen, a 35-year-old handyman who thinks he's walked into a conversation about a home break-in. Little does he know, there's surveillance footage implicating him in the horrific death of his neighbor, Katie Wolfarth.
Like I told you, there's day.
Yeah.
And we watched it.
Yeah.
And,
Yo, you watched? No, I wasn't.
yeah. I mean, video doesn't lie.
Now, Michael will spend the next hour digging himself into a life sentence, and he doesn't even know it yet.
We found lots of blood in your storage unit. Is that blood?
No, how would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there.
So are you just a cold-blooded,
No, I
homicidal maniac?
Not at all.
On the afternoon of June 19, 2019, officers with the Akron Police Department responded to a storage facility on Talmadge Avenue after family members reported 68-year-old Katie Wolfarth missing. She hadn't shown up for work, her phone went unanswered. Katie was an antiques dealer who never slowed down. She went zipping, took cruises, and played Pokemon Go, the kind of woman who made time for everyone, including, as it turns out, the man who killed her. When officers arrived, they found signs of a struggle inside Katie's unit. Blood, disturbed belongings, and the smell of decomposition. Wrapped in tarps and secured with duct tape was Katie's body. Within hours, Michael Olsen was in custody. What detectives don't know yet is exactly what they're dealing with. And what Michael is about to tell them will shock even them.
Yeah, I know you explained a little bit how I'm seeing there, what kind of had happened, okay?
Of course.
So, I just want to I like to do things formal, and that's why we're down here doing this right now. Tell me how this whole thing transpired today.
I went and picked up some mulch. Bob and Rose always yells at me through a window, and hey, Mike. And, my dad was leaving this morning. Hey, Mike. Can I use your coffee pot? So I used my coffee pot. I was hanging out today. My dad was out working, and I was kind of doing my own thing. And she said, could you? We were sitting here having a cigarette. Bob was there, and I was like, she said, "Can you open that door for me?" There's a closet door that always sticks. That I usually there's no lock on it. I thought she meant that. She didn't know the bedroom door, and I went over. I was like, "Oh, well, Rose is locked from the inside." Or, so I was like, I think you guys always keep that window open. Why don't I just go around there and, I don't think you'll fit. And I was like, oh, come on, Rose, I lost weight. Shoot, I can get in there. Yeah, so that's what I did. I helped her get her window open, or her door open. Went around there, and it made it look like I went to jump in. That's probably what the neighbors saw me doing. I tried to jump in first, and I was like, well, I need a chair. Went over and I opened our freaking bedroom door. It was locked because Antoinette just was living there. Vince Lafari, the landlord, he was like, I guess he tried to get him to get out of there. Sorry, I'm acting like I'm all nervous and talking and shit, but I was just helping them out, getting their freaking bedroom door open so they could start getting all the shit out of there. So they asked me to help them get all the shit out of the basement and out of the bedroom.
What was you supposed to get out of the basement?
All Antoinette's clothes, all the freaking the bed that was down there was cluttering up everything. They tried to have 6 people living in that little place. That's a hazard. You can't do that.
Okay.
And my dad lives right next door. He's like, you can't do that.
Okay, so just so I understand it, they yelled out the window to you
In the morning. That was at like 8:30 this morning. Yeah. Then I was there. My neighbor called because didn't the neighbor see me doing mulch?
I don't know which
It
neighbor
don't
it
matter.
was.
It doesn't even matter. But dude, I was doing mulch for him. And that wasn't like I was charging him for anything. I went and got him a pack of cigarettes. Can you go get cigarettes, Mike, for us? Of course I did. Yeah. I've been staying there since February of 18 with my dad after I moved out of I had the TPO with my ex-girlfriend. Yeah. And now I'm fucking getting in trouble for
So
helping.
you were living in that house where your dad lives too?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. No, that's not where my address is. That's on my license.
To be honest with you, I didn't pull
Yeah.
it up. Okay. But yeah, but I wasn't certain if that was if you were living with somebody else.
No, it was not. This is so stupid.
Okay. And then when we came in, we arrived and you were in the basement at that time.
Yeah, I was getting stuff out of the basement. And all of a sudden I heard, is there anybody here? And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh shit. And then I came out. I wasn't ducking down like the one officer said. I was freaking trying to get some stuff clean for him. And why would they lie to me? Or why would they say that I was trying to steal stuff? God, I've lived there for.
I don't know if they actually said you were trying to steal something.
What am I doing here?
Well, because they said that they didn't know that you were in the house.
Oh my God! Did you see how intoxicated she was? They drink all day, every day. They drink a liter of Kamchatka damn near every day.
They ask Michael what happened today, and he covers an impressive amount of mundane details. He's not suspicious of anything, really. He's actually quite helpful. The guy everyone calls when something breaks.
So today, you told Detective Brady that you were mulching out there at the Coventry.
Yes. Yeah. I went up there and find a small store. Got the small store.
Where's that at?
Copper Road.
Okay. Did you? Well, we met your dad today, and he was saying that.
You met my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you talk to your dad on the phone today at all?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
And
what'd you guys talk about?
You ran out of gas.
Yeah, I ran out of gas. I've been running out of gas a lot lately. I've been a little bit broke. Yeah. So.
Okay. Like he asked, what did you guys talk about? You and your dad.
Like you said, he called me up earlier to go get a guy to bring over the past load finish gun, and then that was about it.
Did he say that we wanted to talk to you?
We?
The Akron police?
No, not at all.
He text you, called you on the phone?
I mean, I got a couple calls, but I mean, I didn't. That was after I went over and dropped the tool off. I didn't talk to him. I was busy doing a Olsen down there. That's where he lived. It was kind of a Father's Day present.
Because you were supposed to meet him, right?
No. I had golf league tonight. That's what I was actually getting ready to go do.
You weren't supposed to meet your dad?
No.
Up at the storage unit?
No. Was it?
That's what he told us.
Oh, no.
That's why he was calling you.
No.
Did he meet up with you after you ran out of gas?
Yeah, he came and actually got me some gas, yeah. But, I mean, he didn't say anything about it.
He got you gas?
Well, actually, he just gave me $10, and then, I was right by that. I was on Carroll and Market, to get some gas, and, then he left.
Your dad did?
Yeah, he left me there.
What time was this?
Shit, that'd be, I really don't know, 11, maybe 12, 1, somewhere around there. I don't know.
Sure it wasn't more like 1 or 2?
1 or 2. Well, like I said, 11, 12, 1. Because, yeah, I don't know the concept of time, really. I had so much going on lately.
Okay.
What all you had going on lately?
Just working with my mom. My mom and stepdad own a couple of yogurt shops, trying to work for dad, trying to make any ends meet, because me and dad haven't been fighting very much lately. We butt heads. We've worked together, lived together for a while.
So your storage unit up there up on North Hill.
Yeah. Well,
That's your dad.
It's my dad's. Yeah, it ain't mine.
Who has access to it?
Me and my dad. Yeah, and then there's
anyone else?
No, but I mean, I don't know if you know about theft that was up there not that long ago. This guy used to get into all the units, stole all types of shit. Silver Tim Bolser, I don't know if you know that name. Yeah, but me and my dad are the only ones that had the keys for it. But yeah, so that's.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
I was up there either this morning or yesterday morning. Can't remember what actually day it was.
Were you getting something out? Or?
No, I was just was getting ready to. The lady who lives next door in the brick house. She gave me. She had me help her move out to the big stereo thing. I was going to spray paint it and sell it on what do you call it, Facebook sell or whatever. And so.
Now, are you aware that that storage area they've got all kinds of cameras?
Oh yeah, because of the theft. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoops. Michael's been so focused on putting on a show of confidence for the detectives that he never even realized they were holding onto a piece of information he might want to know about. Camera's bad, Michael. Camera's bad.
Your dad said sometimes you sleep in
there. The only reason I slept in there is because I'm so tired from doing. Like if this represents the floor of the unit, you couldn't even walk in it as of a couple weeks ago. So I was cleaning it out for him, trying to get it functional again. But yeah, I crashed up there one night just as I fell asleep. And I was like, I'm so tired. And then sometimes I go stay next door with Beverly. You see, lets me go in there. There's a brick house right next door to the shop, and that's the guy actually, his mother, who was stealing from all the storage units. Yeah, but she evicted him. He hasn't been around in a while, so thank God I haven't seen that guy in a while.
Okay. So we actually, like we said, we met your dad. We met your dad up there at the storage unit, and we both were standing next to him when he was trying to call you, and he said that you had gotten a ride from somebody, that they were bringing you up to the storage unit.
That's what my dad said.
Yeah.
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
Orange Dodge Dakota.
Any other vehicles?
Nope, just that one.
Have you driven any other car in the last, say, week?
No. No, I mean, I don't, no. No.
Like I said, we were up there, we talked to your dad, and you said that you were on the way, you ran out of gas, the truck was down there at Carroll or East Market.
Yeah, right, and I was gonna get a lift up to the gas station to get some gas, but I never said I was coming up to the storage unit.
That's what he said.
That's what he said?
And he actually texted you.
I haven't seen my phone in a while, I've obviously been dealing with this, so.
Well, this has been like 4 hours.
Well, yeah, but still, it just feels like it's been an eternity, but it's going through a window to help out a neighbor.
So when was the last time you were up at the storage unit?
Like I said, yesterday morning, I can't remember what day it was.
Were you up there Monday?
What's today?
Today is Wednesday.
Monday.
2 days ago.
I've been up there sporadically throughout the last week. I don't know exactly which day, but Wednesday. No, I think I was up there Monday. No.
Okay.
Were you with anybody when you were up there?
No. I mean, I just pretty much rolled up right solo. I mean, Dick Richard Leslie, the guy that owns the place, comes back here once in a while to hang out, talk. Yeah, Dick.
Do you ever see anybody else that has storage units up there, or talk to anybody?
Oh, well, there's a couple old timers to my right. I think his son is Black Keys. The group, yeah. And then sometimes I see the people across from us, they're porters. They got all types of, oh my gosh, it's to the brink. I thought our shop was bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jake Leslie and I,
When's the last time you saw them?
I don't know, 3-4 days ago, something like that, 5 days. I literally, my days have been running together so much that I've been freaking going crazy.
She looked familiar?
Yeah, that's Dave and Kathleen? Katie? That's the same name, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who is she?
She has a storage unit up there, I think, with her, I thought it was her husband, Dave, or something like that. Met him before.
Which unit?
I don't know what the letter is. I have no idea.
Next to you, across from you?
Across from me, in the middle building. Yeah.
When was the last time you saw her?
I'd say probably Saturday, Sunday, something like that. I was up there doing some stuff around the shop.
Okay. What about Monday?
I don't think I was up there Monday. I really don't. I don't think I was up there Monday. I know I was there over the weekend.
Well, like I told you, there's a day.
Yeah.
And we watched it.
Yeah.
And
No, you watched.
No. Did you talk to her at all?
No. Yeah, well, she actually tried to knock on my door one night. She said I was sleeping up there. I fell asleep or something. She gave me a fan if I was hot or something. So I hadn't talked to her before yet.
I thought somebody told us you were dating her.
Dude, no. Look at her. No, I mean, God doesn't make junk, but no, I wasn't dating her. Are you kidding
A
me?
little bit all your age range?
Yes. And trust me, after my last relationship, I'm not even looking for any type of girl right
You
now.
never had any sexual relations with her?
No, absolutely not. Oh my gosh, why am I even being asked this?
Well, somebody said you guys were dating, man.
No, we're not dating. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Who said that?
I forget who it was. But,
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous, man.
Is it ridiculous, Michael? I think what's ridiculous is the story he's cooking up like a poor man's version of Walter White from Breaking Bad. And it won't be long before it all explodes right in his face.
like their video shows that you were talking to her Monday.
So, well, yeah, I told you my days were all kind of like,
And Both of your storage units were open, you were going in and out of both units.
Were you
I
in
thought that
her,
was-
were you in her unit?
Was I in her unit? No, just right outside the door. I mean, I might have ventured in there to look at a couple stuff, and she was right there, so yeah.
Have you ever been in her unit?
Not before that, no.
Okay, but Monday, you did not go in the unit,
Oh.
or just,
Tony, I mean, I really don't know. I was standing there, I was talking to her, she cleaned out my, what do you call it, shop bag. And I just am bad on the timeline of the dates. I really don't know. So. But I never was actually like, I mean, maybe right outside the door, but all the way in the back. No, I've never been there. You can't, there's a freaking wall of stuff you can't get through there.
has she ever been in your unit?
She brought me, she dusted off the shop vac, and, you know, I wanted her to see, because everyone that drove by saw how disgusting it was. I was like, hey, look,
A lot
I'm
better.
actually doing a lot better, yeah.
So, would her DNA be in your storage unit?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
No. Why would her DNA?
Well, the reason I think we're asking about her is because the family made a report, they haven't seen her in a couple of days. So we're trying to find her.
DNA? Why? No, she was, if anything, she stepped right inside my unit and gave me and she blew off the filter for my shop vac that I was using. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so on Monday, her sister got a phone call, or actually a message left on her machine, saying Katie was telling her she has this handyman named Jim Olsen.
Oh, yeah, her sister in Pennsylvania.
Michael,
Yeah, I was going to do a little road to work trip for her, but yeah.
Okay, remember having that conversation?
Yeah.
Monday?
Oh, I don't know if it was, I mean, like I said, it could have been Monday, Wednesday. Sometimes I'll go like, I'll say, hey, yeah, wait, about 7 minutes or so, and that was like, it was like 7 minutes ago, but it was like a week ago, or that's, my timeline gets fucked up every once in a while. And people are like, dude, you're an idiot. I'm like, yes. Sorry.
Let me ask you something that's totally unrelated, it doesn't matter. You hooked on anything? What got using?
I smoke weed every once in a while, but it gives me a little bit of uppity energy. Nothing else.
So you saw her Monday, or sometime in the last couple of days.
Yeah, last couple of days, yeah.
Yeah, because she's been missing for a couple of days, so we've been trying to find her. Do you have any idea where she might be? Did she talk about where she was going?
No idea. She did not say where she was
No.
going. No.
Again, there's video, and this was Monday, it shows you moving her van.
No.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, video doesn't lie. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Shows you moving video.
Moving the video.
Moving the van.
Yes.
All right, you drove out somewhere and then came back on foot.
No. Wasn't me.
Who else would drive your truck?
Drive my truck?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Nobody.
Do you know why we found any blood in her unit?
Pardon me?
Why we found blood in her unit?
You found blood in her unit?
Yeah. Do you have any tests from when you were?
I've got cuts all the time from working in construction, man. All the time.
Again, is that blood going to be yours? Or?
Oh yeah, this is. I'm a picker, so sometimes I'll get in there and scratch my nose.
But again, the blood that we found in her unit.
Oh, is it gonna be my blood? No. How would that be my blood? I didn't cut myself over there, so no. But I do. I mean, if I could have shed something, because I always do have look, I've got tons of cuts all over. We're always working construction, dude. That's what I do.
Michael, we've been working on this for a couple hours. We got pretty far along in the investigation. There's going to be a time when there's going to be a narrative given of what happened.
Okay.
So usually, I tell people that you want to be in himself. We find evidence, different things, hair, blood, different objects, and we can kind of piece together what happened. So, I mean, sometimes people go, they do something, they get themselves in a predicament, they get worried. Something happened on accident, they get scared, they try to cover it up, they don't want to, try to explain it. Well, now's the time to explain what happened that day.
Was it Monday?
Whatever day it was.
Tuesday or Sunday, there's nothing to explain.
There is a lot to explain. Michael has already changed up his story multiple times. He's fidgeting more than a kid with ADHD in math class. I would know. He's been told there are videos of him with Katie's van at a storage unit. And now detectives will explain to him that there's more than just video.
Well, we found blood in your storage unit. A lot of blood. And hair. Do you want to explain that?
I mean, I cut myself on some glass and.
What about hair?
How long have you been keeping your hair like that?
Literally like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Literally like 2 or 3 days.
Well, you said, I think you said it was about 3 or 4 days earlier.
Well, 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days. Like I said, I don't know how my timeline is.
We found lots of blood in your storage unit. We found sticks, instruments with a lot of blood.
No fucking way.
Like Sergeant Mark
Then
said.
someone's got a framing or something. It is ridiculous.
No, you just said that the only 2 people that have access to your unit.
But somebody, like, if you ever look up in the soffit, that fucking Tim, he's trying. I bet you.
I don't think that's the one.
We have video of you talking to Katie.
Well, yeah, I've talked to Katie before.
Talking to her on Monday, driving her van away. Her keys were found in your dad's basement today.
Shit.
No. How did Tim get out there and plant that?
Tim fucking, he's fucking.
No.
That's not the narrative we want to try to do. That's not going to work for everybody.
Something bad happened to Katie. You know it. You know what happened. So like Sergeant Marquette has given you the opportunity to give us your narrative.
Yeah. So stupid.
What happened? She wanted to give you some money. She wanted to give you a job. We have
Yeah.
the sticks.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened. I mean, it's probably going to help you. I mean, you can't feel good holding this in.
No. I just.
Mary Kay Wolfarth spent her life collecting things worth keeping. Antiques, friendships, adventures. Her family called her generous to a fault. When her sister needed work done on her house, Katie left her a voicemail about a handyman she'd just met. She'd house him, feed him, take care of him. That handyman is Michael Olsen. And this is how he ended up repaying her.
Somebody came over me.
What makes you?
My ex-girlfriend, dude, it was a downfall. It's not she doesn't want to hold a gun to me, my ex-girlfriend, but she made me a different person because of her toxic, narcissistic ways. I was mentally, verbally, and emotionally abused. I don't know, just a snap. And Katie said something about my fucking ex-girlfriend. You know what?
Well,
Yeah. Snap.
tell us what happened.
I mean, I think you know what happened. I think you just get me wanting to say it.
That's why I told you this is your narrative. This is your chance to say for your story.
Yeah, well, I just.
Are you just a cold-blooded,
No, I snapped.
homicidal maniac?
Not at all.
Or was it
I
heat of the moment?
Heat of the moment type of thing. I snapped.
So take us through it, man.
I just went over there, hit her on the head. That was it.
What'd you hit?
Yes.
Like a metal pipe, walking stick,
Something in there.
wooden.
Yeah, it was actually a piece of the, I don't think it's a piece of the fireplace stick looking one that was broken. I don't know what I just saw it, grabbed it, and I just like fucking snapped
Did you
it.
do it in her unit or? I didn't.
And then I just tried to get rid of the evidence. Just see what I can do.
Where's the van?
Yeah. I parked it in the hood.
How the keys end up down at your dad's?
I took the key off there and I was gonna get rid of it. I was gonna wipe them off. It was dumb. I shouldn't have never done it. Obviously, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, but it snapped, man. I've been so emotionally and verbally abused. You have no idea. You have a mother that fucking, staying with him, 35 years old. You have no idea. So there's my narrative, a little bit.
Can you explain why our clothes got ripped?
Shoot, I mean, it was just.
Yeah, especially.
No, I did not sexually assault. Not at all, dude. I was actually gonna try to get rid of the plastic and get rid of it, burn the clothes. But
I saw the fire there. Where were you?
no, I hadn't gotten that far yet. I mean, I was just having a little bonfire that night. That's all I did. There's nothing in there. Hey, the cat's out of the bag now, right? There's nothing to hide from me now. So. But and I really didn't know it was Monday. I did. I know I'm smiling. I'm really.
No, well, it's probably a little bit of a relief.
It is a little bit because I told you, like I said, I snapped. And I've been going nuts.
A normal
back and
person
forth.
can't hold that in.
No, it's actually, but I just, the last couple of days have been pretty stressful.
So then what'd you do with the body? What else?
You haven't found the body yet? Yeah, it's right there in the storage unit. I wasn't gonna cut her up or anything. I was just gonna try to get rid of it somehow.
Did you try to go back?
Did I try to go back?
Did you try to go back and get her and move her?
When?
Another
Last couple of days.
Oh, no. I mean, when you saw the footage, you moved her, so. No.
So is that van close by?
Like I said, it's in that hood, I think it was like Wildwood or Mercer.
You got back. And you came and got your truck. They just want to give you a ride?
No. When I parked it there, let's see.
Oh, did you go back and move it again?
No.
Because I thought the video showed you pulling out and like about 10 minutes later coming back on foot.
I did pull around the corner. Yeah, at the gym place. I forgot about that. I pulled around the corner and I came back. Just wanted to get it out of sight, I guess. Which I wanted to do. Sorry, I'm not making a lot of this stuff up. I mean, I'm having a hard time, like,
So then when you went back to the van and moved it to the hood?
Yeah, because I was trying to get. So obviously, as soon as you're looking for it, look right next to the office. It'd be pretty easy.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I'll spend the rest of my life in prison. I don't want to die because I can't do good works. I have been a good person my whole life. I snapped because people have been riding my ass.
Well, you were talking to her. What'd she say that reminded you of your girlfriend?
She were kind of talking about her a little bit, and she said that maybe you did this to her. Whatever.
So she was blaming you?
And I never did think of that ex-girlfriend of mine. I treated her like a fucking queen.
So you said you just saw something laying there.
I was sitting there, and I picked it up, and I was mad.
Where'd you hit her at? Back of her head? Anywhere else?
She see it? Were you facing her or? No.
You don't know how many times you hit her?
Just maybe once or twice, 2 times maybe, and then I just
Like one walking stick to use. Is there anything else you did?
No.
No. No, it's also going through your
I
mind.
didn't sexually assault her. I did not do anything like that. I just snapped and smelled. They just that smell of death. Man. I hated it. Every turn I smelled my clothes.
You were doing anything like this before?
Not in my entire fucking thought I would. I'm a Christian. I'm just, I mean, not that it matters, but I went to Chapel Hill Christian School, CBCA. I love my fellow man, neighbors. I try to do everything for everybody else except for myself.
You said you only use weed. Is there anything else you use?
I mean, I've used it before.
Hair,
I've never done heroin. Never done heroin. I've tried meth. I've never done heroin. I've never done acid. I've never done shrooms. I've tried ecstasy once.
So you've been doing anything lately that
I mean,
might have made you snap?
Nope. No. I mean, I would bump every once in a while, but it doesn't.
What do you mean, salt?
Like speed, you know.
Okay.
But it doesn't make me an angry person. I'm weird. I'm like an opposite drug user. Like weed is supposed to be a downer, gives me energy. I used to do coke back in 06. I got a charge. I do coke, I become a zombie. You know. So and even this weird method kind of made me a little bit calm. It doesn't affect me like it does like rage method, like you think about. So
Have you ever been diagnosed with anything?
nope. I've never.
Bipolar?
No. I don't know. I know you probably watched me on the camera. I was talking a little bit, but
No,
I wasn't answering myself. That's the one thing. So we were standing on a cigarette and I'm dying.
On August 27, 2019, Michael Olsen stood before Judge Amy Corrigal-Jones and pleaded guilty to aggravated murder, abuse of a corpse, grand theft of a motor vehicle, and trespassing. He avoided a potential death sentence by agreeing to die in prison, life without the possibility of parole, plus more than 20 additional years on the remaining charges. At sentencing, Katie's family filled that courtroom. Her niece Maria described the cruises they'd taken together, the bucket list Katie would never get to finish. Her sister Pat said it broke her heart knowing the last face Katie ever saw was Michael Olsen's. Olsen told the court he speaks to Katie every night and that he hopes they'll see he isn't the devil. Katie's family knows exactly what he is. Our hearts go out to Mary Kay Wolfhart's family and all who knew her and who loved her. Thank you for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.